his follow-up question was, because I'm born in this country and because it's giving me security and support, if it's okay to be patriotic and if I can be proud of being patriotic, why can't I be proud of the caste I'm born in, of the religion I'm born in, of the race, color of skin I'm born in, if they are also giving me support, if they are being a smaller support system, like a caste is a smaller size of our country itself, or a religion is also, he's born into this caste, he's born into this religion. So it's like, when they are also providing me this support and stuff, why can't I be proud into the caste? Because nation is like geography divided on geographical lines, this is divided on caste lines.
See, all these things that you mentioned of nationality, caste, religion, language, ethnicity, color of my skin, all these are… A human being is a composite of all these things.
Yeah.
You cannot exclude any one of them. Right now, the mode in the country is such, you know, there is an English saying called throwing the baby with the bathwater. You know how this term came? This term came because at that time, in a cold country like England, the families had bath only once a year.
Okay.
How's that for you? Not in India, okay? Even 10,000 years ago, we were still having bath every day, but English had bath only once a year.
Okay.
Because a cold country, from October onwards, it's cold, 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 only end of May, June, mid-June.
Okay.
So at that time, they have a family bath. So big bathtub. First, the man of the house will take the dip. If that guy goes in and comes out, it's already turned dark. Not because he lost his skin color, because 1 year of muck.
Yeah.
Then all the men in the house go, then the women go, then the babies, children and babies go. So it happened sometimes that there are so many children and everything, they put them in this big tub which is murky, you can't see anything. When they want to throw the water out, some babies got thrown out. This entire thing of carrying a bride carrying a bouquet came from this culture because the bride smells so bad. She has to have a flower bouquet, otherwise you can't go near her. This is all this is the fragrance of the flower made her attractive. Otherwise, she's quite… because she's gone into the tub after all these men.
Oh, after all the…
So, we are throwing the baby with the bathwater. In this culture, the caste and creed was created as a transference of knowledge and skills.
Yeah.
Because we understood in those days that whatever skills a father has, he is naturally prejudiced in favor of his children.
Yes.
So he will teach it in a best possible way to his own children.
Yeah.
So the family traits and culture always went like this.
Yeah.
This is the only reason
Caste.
why those who want their children to be really educated send them to Gurukulas, away from the family, where there is one man who's risen above his identities of blood and he is going to teach the best to their children, but the rest of the skills, simple skills of carpentry or blacksmithery or whatever else is needed on a daily basis, this was transferred only through the family. So they maintain this close thing. A blacksmith's family means they eat in a certain way as it's necessary for their type of work. They will marry only a blacksmith's girl because she knows how to make the fire, this, that. If you marry a carpenter's girl, she won't know how to do this. So it is from this they did. Out of this, a phenomenally kaleidoscopic culture we created. It's so fantastic. From one community to another, they're living side by side in the… in the neighborhood. For probably 100 years, 2-3 generations have lived. But the way they cook this home and this home is distinctly different.
Okay.
If I go to any house, if I just smell the seasoning, I just tell them what caste you belong to.
Okay.
Just if I smell the seasoning, I know what caste you belong
Do
to.
you think we still cook it as…
If
If they're married in
if they're married in the same thing, and traditionally women who are trained in that are there, but today most women are going to school and college, they never spent enough time in the kitchen, so
now things
everybody
change,
smells like pizza or whatever, that's a different thing. But it is so distinctly different. You should not destroy this. The only thing we need to take away is the discrimination. Unfortunately, our differences became terrible discrimination, that we started treating people badly, this profession is low, that profession is high, if you are doing this, we will treat you badly. This discrimination we need to take, but right now we are trying to level out the whole culture, which is not going to work, and if it works, it'll be a very poor nation. We will become like other nations where everybody eats only burger, okay? Here also people are beginning to eat only burger. I have nothing against anything, but the thing about a human being is to do things in an aesthetically correct way. I don't see how it is very civilized or correct to take food which is about 7 inches tall and open your mouth 7 inches and eat it. That is the way of a crocodile. That's not the human way. We have been taught to eat in a certain way because a human being wants to do everything in a beautiful way. Dog also eats, cat also eats, but we want to eat with style. We not only want to nourish ourselves, we also want to make it into an aesthetic process in our life. If those things are taken away from our life, what is the point in the name of leveling out the society? Well, if you make everybody into monkeys, we will all become same, of course. You just have to genetically push back everybody to be a monkey, we'll all be one kind of monkeys. That is not the intent. It is perfectly fine to be proud of your culture, to be proud of whatever you belong to, but if you have the sense to appreciate how other people are different, you also appreciate the difference. They are different and you must appreciate the difference. World is colorful, India is as colorful as it is only because all of us are so different. Every 50 kilometers you drive, people are different, they speak differently, look different, dress different, eat different, everything different. So it's fantastic, we must keep this color in the country. This color has not come just like that, 10,000 years of maturity to get this color. We should not destroy this colorful nation by believing in some kind of a silly, leveling out business. But at the same time, it's very, very important that we remove the discriminatory aspect of it and we learn to appreciate all the differences that others have.